Massive shout outs to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are struggling to get anything Destiny 2 related, these guys will help you out. There's no account sharing, so you won't get banned. Not only that, they'll help you with trials, Iron Banner, raids. Plus, they offer a Sherpa experience with pros. Not only that, they do have a Trustpilot with 5-star reviews. And if you guys use Save5 at checkout, you will get a 5% discount. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the best Titan builds in the game. It's probably one of the most fun builds I've had in a long time. Now the channel, it's pretty much blowing up, I'm not going to lie. We've been getting like 1,000 subs a day, plus the videos are just absolutely flying. So I do really appreciate it. Massive shout out to everyone that has subscribed recently. Now, I know I did say we were trying to hit 40k, but at the rate it's going, we'll probably hit that pretty soon. So by the end of the year, we are going for the 50k. If we could get to that, then I don't know what I'd do. But if you could help towards that, I would appreciate it. Now I'm going to shut up because I know everyone says I talk too much shit. I'm going to jump straight into this build. So starting off with the subclass, we are running the Sunbreaker Solar Titan. To be honest, probably one of the most fun in the game to be using, and it's really good and we've synergized it well. It's going to work. Obviously, we're using Towering Barricade, gives you a bit more cover so you'll survive longer. Totally up to what you want to use for your jump. Now, this is crucial. Throwing hammer is a must. Do not use hammer strike. Throwing hammer is pretty much what this build's about. And solar grenade. Solar grenade, best grenade for the Titan, and it's going to help you later on. Now for the aspects, we've got Sol Invictus, Solar ability Final Blows, Hammer of Sol Impacts, and defeating scorched targets create sunspots. Your abilities regenerate faster and your super drains more slowly while standing in a sunspot. To be honest, one of the best in the game, especially if you can get a lot of enemies near you and there's a lot of sunspots. You'll be getting your melee, your barricade, everything back super quickly. Then we do have Roaring Flames, Final Blows with solar abilities or ignitions, increase damage of your solar abilities, stacked 3 times. Yet again, some of the damage you can do when you get ×3 is insane. Now moving on to the fragments, we've got defeating scorched targets, grant melee energy. This is really crucial because we'll be getting our hammer back. Then we do have Ember of Blistering, defeating targets with solar ignitions grants grenade energy, so we're getting a grenade back. Then we do have Ember of Wonder, rapidly defeating multiple targets with solar ignitions generates an orb of power. Then we do have your solar ignitions have increased area of effect, so it's going to be even bigger radius. Now all this synergizes. I've spent hours doing this build. It's been pissing me off, to be honest, but that is the best Sunbreaker. Now for the mods, what we do have is Inferno Whip. This is quite crucial for end game if you want to use this build, and I'll show you how you can adapt this build as always to the end game. And I believe that's it. If not, I'll show you later on what we're going to use. Weapon wise, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect the build in any way pretty much. You might be able to get some more grenades if you use something like Demolitionist, if you really want to, but it's not crucial at all. So just put whatever weapons you're comfortable with, or high DPS weapons if you are using that build for that. Now let's talk about the stats. I know I never ever play Titan. It's probably my least played character, and to be honest, I'm going to start playing it a lot more. As you can see, I've not even got them. I'm so poor on this game with all these builds. I've not even got Masterwork armor, but it still works super well. And if you guys do have like 100 builds, which I'm sure you do, then it's going to work even better. What you want is 100 resilience, 100 discipline, and probably I'd go strength just to increase your cooldowns, especially when you do want your melee ability. So I'd go strength, discipline, resilience for this build, but as long as you've got resilience and discipline, it's going to work no matter what. Now starting off with the mods, what we do have is the Resilience mod, Inferno Whip, Solar melee ability stunt, Unstoppable Champions. So it's going to work. It's really good against them as well, so make sure you do have that on. And And then we do have kinetic cipher, and crucially we have this rapid kinetic weapon final blows creates an orb of power. But not only that, if you guys check the fragments, I believe one of them, yeah, there you go, rapidly defeating multiple targets with solar ignitions generates an orb of power. So we're going to be getting a lot of orbs, trust me, with this build, and that is why I've synergized it with something later on. Now we do have minor resilience mod, momentum transfer, focusing strike, and melee well maker. We'll be using our melee all the time, so why not throw wells into it. Now for the exotic, what we are running is Heart of Inmost Light, Overflowing Light, using an ability, grenade, melee or barricade, empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. This thing, to be honest, one of the best in the game. I'm going to put it above every other Titan exotic at the minute. Let me know if you agree or disagree. We do have a resilience mod, melee damage resistance, concussive dampener, and high energy fire. So while we're charged with light, which we will be once we're getting the orbs of power, you'll be able to do even more damage with your weapons. Now moving on, we do have resilience mod, absolution, and taking charge. Now for the cloak, we have seeking wells just so the wells come near us, outreach on both, and a strength mod. Now you guys may be wondering, how am I going to deal with anti-barriers and overload? It's pretty easy. I've made this build super easy. All you have to do is change these two mods. They're not that crucial, but if you don't need to obviously use anti-barrier or anything like that, you are better off running them two mods. And if you're doing end game stuff, put unstoppable. Well, you don't need unstoppable because you've got your solar, melee, and anti-barrier and overload. You can just swap like that. So this build is for everything. Honestly, the most fun build I've had for a long time is definitely this one. Try it out, you'll love it. It's more of a fun build. I mean, to be honest, even in Grandmasters and that, it's still going to work, but you are going to have to be a lot careful. It's not one of them you can take into the end game and sort of survive pretty easily, but it's fun. Try it out, and as always, I'll leave you with a gameplay of the build. Thank you for the support. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.